What's up, folks? Looking for Lunker, back out here with you on the water. Today we're out here, we're going to try to catch this 5 or 6 crappie for the dinner plate, and then we're going to transition over to bass. I didn't bring a lot of tackle, but I brought enough. Alright, we'll see you later. Alright folks, you can see that standing timber right there. I'm trying to mark it. There we go. You see that timber right there, y'all. Hopefully you can see that. These crappie, they like to hold up on that mess. And it looks like there may be a few of them down there. There's some down deep. I know they're around here, y'all. Just a matter of catching them. All right. So let me show you guys what we're working with here. First, let's break out the net. Rule number 1: if you're bass fishing, don't take the net out. If you're crappie fishing, go on and get your net out. All right. Let's get the trolling motor in the water. All right. Here's what we're working with, folks. Let's see if y'all can see this. I got 4 rods with me. All right. You see that? All right, I got 2 crappie rods. I got 2 bass rods. Now my intentions are catch a few crappie for dinner tonight, and then transition over into the bass. Set this right here. I'm gonna show you what we're working with right here. This right here, y'all, is a good little creek box. This box that I got off Amazon had stuff in it. I took the stuff out and put what I wanted in there. I got some trout magnet jig heads. I got a few little split shots, a few trout magnets, and a few Rebel crankbaits. You can't go wrong with that. You can throw that little box right there in your pocket, go to the creek. That's all you need. Right there. That's all you need. Just put it right down there for now. All right. Now, if we can manage to get us a handful of crappie, we're going to transition over bass, okay? And hopefully we can do that pretty quick. All right, so let me show you what we're working with right here. All right, I've got 2 boxes with me. Got 2 boxes with me. This is my heads box. All right, I've got about every shaky head you could want in there. Shaky heads, Ned heads, football heads, about anything you need. All right, and over here I've got my what I call my rig box, and I can rig up anything from Carolina rig, Tokyo rig, Jika rig, Free rig, Texas rig. About any rig I want to throw, I can throw it right there. All right. Now, as for plastics, the only plastics I brought right here in this monster bass bag, okay, and they're all GrandeBass'n plastics. All right. These little rattlesnake, 5-inch rattlesnake O's, I think would be good on a shaky head, and I've got a shaky head tied on. We may transition off of that shaky head to a free rig and throw this June bug fatso pig right here. All right, on a free rig. On my other bass rod, I've got a Jika rig, and I plan to throw these 4-inch crush crawls, peanut butter and jelly, straight up into the gnarliest timber I can find. And this lake has got a lot of good timber hanging off the bank, okay? So that's what we're gonna do. But before we get to that, we gotta try to get some dinner, y'all. Look here, I wanna show you something right quick. This box right here, this is my little go box, okay? I've never shown y'all this. I want you to see it. This is my spare tools box. This is the box You can see right here on my leader line. This is just an old flambeau box. See there? Flambeau box. It came with a couple of trays that lifted up and pulled out. Just your standard tackle box. I took them trays out. Drilled a couple holes up here in the lid. Ran me a little bungee. And mounted all my leader line up there. I think it keeps my leader line out of the sun. It's good. Good, y'all. Got my microfiber rag. Got my scales, scissors, pliers, hemostats. I ain't gonna need them today, but I got some hot hands in here. Pocket knife, Sharpie, JJ's Magic right there. Alright, that's my little toolbox right there. And in case you can't tell, I'm a big fan of GrandeBass'n plastics. If you guys don't know about GrandeBass'n plastics, check them out. They're sold on Tackle Warehouse. You can get them GrandeBass'n.com. You can get them from MonsterBass.com. Alright. But these plastics right here, I started fishing them last spring. Late spring, early summer. And I tell you what, y'all, they quickly became confidence baits for me. Quickly. Like they started out producing what was already my standard confidence baits. Right now we're gonna put our bass stuff back in the box here. Alright. We're gonna try to catch some crappie. Check this little guy out, y'all. See this little lid? This is for your crappie nibbles. Your power bait. Put that on there. Put that on there and you can just turn it upside down and poke you one out. Pretty handy little tool. Don't lose your lid though. You don't want to keep that on there all the time. Alright, y'all, let's get at it. Let me show you what I got tied on here. Well, first of all, what we're going to be throwing right off the bat is this little Leland's Lure Popeye jig. Solid black with the big white eye with a gold nibble. Alright, that's what we're going to be throwing right off the bat. Got a lot of confidence in that. Some of you guys may know this week I got myself a little jig vise. I started hand tying my own jigs. I want you to look at this bad boy. I tied that up last night for this fishing trip. Smallmouth killer. Alright. It may be a little big for crappie. I don't know. I hadn't even seen it in the water. But you see that up there around the neck, how that feather's all flared out the way it is? That slows down the fall of this lure greatly. Like great, it cuts it in half. That's a 1/8 ounce head, but it's going to fall more like a 1/16, maybe even less. I'm going to check this out right here in the water. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gravy, y'all. Actually, the Popeye jig may have to wait. I don't know if you can see that right there. Holy moly. Now, let's throw this bad boy time too. Oh yeah, that thing falls. Here, let me count it down for you. This is a 1/8 ounce jig now. 1/8 ounce jig falls more than a foot per second. It falls fast. But with that collar I put on there, the way I did it, it slows it down so much. It's a 8-foot rod. I got 8 foot of line out. I'm gonna count it down right here. Ready? 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7, 1,000. Okay, so about 7 seconds. A little over 7 seconds. So that turned this 1/8 ounce head right here has the fall rate of a 1/32. It also has, but it has the profile of an 1/8. Let's try this bad boy out. I just got this too, so I like that. I ain't got to put my hands in there and get my nibbles wet. Shoot. Oh boy. Look here, let me show y'all that now with those gold nibbles on there. Man, that's hot, y'all. Got one on, y'all. Let's see if we can get him in the boat. He's deep too, boys. Oh. Yeah. If I don't let him flop off of there. There we go. All right. I think we might have figured something out, yo. I had to put a split shot on. Get it down there deeper. There we go. That's a nice crappie right there. That's a good eater. That's a good eater right there, yo. Boy, he's just barely hooked too. Let's get him in here. 55-degree live well temperature. What are we up here? 66. So we're we good. We good, y'all. We good. All right. Makes me feel better. There he is, y'all. Got us another one on here. So I just turned the camera off. Come here, don't throw that hook out. All right. That's another good eater right there, y'all. Another good eater. Split shot has saved the day. There. Look at that. Little black nose crappie. I love catching these guys right here. Black nose crappie is my favorite ones to catch, yo. Black nose crappie, they'll fight like a bass a lot of times. I've had them come up and jump on me like a smallmouth. Ain't no joke. And somehow I got my line wrapped up right here. There we go. All right. Ooh, boy. The juices are flowing now, fellas. The juices are flowing. Wearing them out over there?
I just got out here. It's my first stop.
You interested in a pack of baits? Well, they're grande bass. You ever heard of them? Yeah, they got ridges. Some of them got ridges in them. They're rattlesnake. I'm part of their pro staff. Yeah, and I'm giving a pack of plastics away to somebody. Well, I tell you what, these grande bass plastics, man, if you tournament fish, you ought to look into them. If you fish a worm, they're different. Not a lot of people fishing them. They're out of Texas. These worms right here, they don't have the ridges on them, but they've got what they call an air tail. That's what makes these different, is the tail end of them, they're hollow. You can put a rattle in there, or you can put sin in there. You can throw some crappie nibbles in there, you know?
Oh yeah, I fish something like this, but I don't fish the hollow series. Okay.
Right, yeah, they're hollow on the end right there. Now they've got all kinds of different plastics. That's the ones that's the ones.
My color right there.
Yeah, that should work well around here.
This right here, I thought he's on a shaky head.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to do with them.
That's the trick to him. Put him on a shaky head. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Look me up on TikTok or Facebook looking for lunkers. Yeah, you'll see yourself.
I've been looking for lunkers all day.
Yeah.